Hi there, welcome to this how-to about testing rules. In this video, you can learn how to test if a rule works as expected. Requirements. To test a rule, you need a mosparo project, a user with the editor or owner role for that project, and at least one rule. For this, see our how-to for creating a rule. We assume we received the following example content in a submission. For this content, we created our rule for luxury watches. For this how-to, we set the spam score to 5. You can configure this setting in the Advanced Project Settings, and we will explain it in detail in our how-to about spam rating. To test a rule, log into Mosparo and select the project. After that, click on Tools in the navigation and choose Rule Tester. Now you see the rule tester. To test if a rule works as expected, we have to fill in our test value. The test value is the content that you received in a submission. In our example, we fill in our example content in this field. Since some rule types work with specific form fields, we must define which form field our test value is from. In this example, we choose text field, multi-line. If you want to test a rule of the type email, for example, select email field. Additionally, you can choose to test only rules or rule sets. This can be helpful if you want to see how the different rules and rule sets react to each other. We leave these fields active because we want to test both. Click Test to let Mosparo test the content. You now see the result of the test. In the first row, you see the test value, the field type and the rule sources we used for this test. In the second row, you see the result of the test. Is spam shows you if the test value is identified as spam. The spam rating shows you the number of points that this value received. The spam score is the configured spam score in this project. Everything above this value is identified as spam. Below the detection result, you can see which rules matched the test value. You can see the type of the rule, the matched value, and the rating of these values. If you want to adjust your settings and test the rule again, change the settings below and click the Test button. Summary. In the rule tester, you can test how well your rules will catch spam. Test different content in different field types. See which rule will match and how strong they are. Learn more about Mosparo with these videos.